Hi, this is Amy C. with You Finding You. And today we're going to continue with a focus on a body part, and it's on our hands and fingers today. So we're going to play with that. And again, feel free to move however you want to move. You don't have to do exactly like I'm doing. The idea is to connect how you can, just whatever you notice as you move and play with this area with the focus on the hands and fingers. So let's get to it. So make yourself comfortable. If you want to get seated or standing, we're playing with the hands, so whatever position is comfortable for you. Take a breath and feel grounded. Like notice your support, however if you're standing or sitting. Notice the ground below you and just feel a little grounded into the earth below. And we'll start just by massaging each of like a quick little stretch along each of the fingers and thumbs. So just kind of like waking up that area. And fingers and thumbs on both of the hands. And then we'll also do a little bit into the palm of the hand. And we have the metacarpals, which are the bones along here, and the phalanges, which are these bones on our fingers. So you can kind of feel it out a little bit. What do you notice for the bones? You know, as you go across the back of your hand to your fingers. Hand swap hands, massage the other one. You can do the palm, the metacarpals, to the phalanges. And then if you want to stretch out the fingers, stretch them out as far as they'll go, and then shake or like condense it in tight, and then stretch them out. What do you notice? There's certain ones that are tighter than the others. Shake it off. You go really tight, and stretch. And do a little wrist roll, both the hands, the other direction. And then if you do with your fingers, pinky coming in and then thumb going out. If you can do a little fan, like wave kind of thing. And curl in the fingers and stretch them out. And breathe. What do you notice in the fingers so far? Is there tension? Yeah, just kind of do little waves along the hand. So I go from the wrist, pointing out to the fingers and back in. So wrist and back in. And now it's just rotating the wrists. Rotating the wrists. And shake it off. You can do a little stretching of the fingers. Pushing the fingers together. However much works, like if you can't bend them all the way, that's fine. Just whatever works for you. Breathe. And then the fingers, we'll do from the wrists next. Yeah, stretching them a little. So if we stretch one hand down, pull back a little bit, be gentle. Gentle with yourself. And then up the hand, stretch it back. there tension in your hands or through your wrists? And on the other hand, stretching up. And you can visualize chakras in the palms of your hands. And those chakras you can open up or close down. And a lot of times, if we're taking on a lot from the outside world around us, and maybe we're feeling energies or things from other people, we might be sucking it in too much through our hands. So you can visualize closing those chakras down. If you also want to sense more, to be more aware and attuned, you can visualize opening those chakras up on the palms. And just kind of visualize opening it up and letting energy in from the earth. If you want to feel more grounded, you can let earth energy come in, or cosmic energy from above. You can let come in and breathe. You can also let it out of your hands. You can visualize if you need to shake off energy. You can visualize, even doing this motion feels really nice. Going down your arm, out your hands, and visualizing it shaking off into the earth below you. And then, if you visualize, we're going to rotate from our elbow, the wrist in and out. So you can, it's like if you want to do like a little infinity shape or a figure eight, sideways figure eight with your hands, and it's kind of rotating just here from the elbow. I have a tiny bit from my shoulders, but you could even stop that and just do, from the elbows, letting the wrists go in and out. And you can make it bigger. Let them go in and out. You can play with what your fingers do while you move. You can make it fist, or you can open them up, flex and extend at the wrist. Have a play with it. Get the shoulders starting to move in there as you move. And then visualize you're moving from the thumbs. So you're letting the movement come from the thumbs, or even if you make it subtle movements in your hands, coming from the thumbs. And then it starts coming from the pinky finger, letting the movement come from the pinky. How does it change things if you go from the thumb to the pinky? What does it do? And then do you feel it extending up? Like if you let it go all the way up to your shoulder blades, if you move from your thumb, do you notice the kind of attachments or where it moves from up to the shoulders? Or if you move from your pinky, just what do you notice? And play with it, play with the movement. And you can even try index finger, middle finger, whichever ones you want to move from. And shake it off, shake it off. If you want to do any more playing around, noticing, feeling the bones, like what's going on in there, you can really sense that. And the thumbs, maybe just doing circles with the thumbs, the fingers, each finger. Yeah, can you do the last one and the pinky, the ring finger and the pinky separately? How does that feel? So again, play with what you want, feel them out, enjoy. And that was our little exploration on the hands and fingers and some of the wrists too. So thank you for joining me. And thank you for joining me on the exploration of the hands and fingers and wrist, and I hope you enjoyed that. And if you have been enjoying the series, do hit those buttons below, like, share, and subscribe. And again, thank you. This is Amy C. with You Finding You.